Igor is the master of conversational hypnosis. Nobody does it better than him. And when he is talking to her, there's so much of his vocal tone is supporting everything he's saying. He uses a lot of tag questions, doesn't he?
Hey everybody, we've got a special treat in this video. We're going to be commenting on and showing clips of a demonstration that was done by our good friend Igor Ledachovsky. He did this as part of a guest training for the Mike Mandel Hypnosis Academy. It was a phenomenal training and demonstration. We wanted to give you some insight into what he shared. So he did this training on what he called hypnotic gifts. He's discussing how affirmations sometimes can backfire. We all know the idea of affirmations, right? So what would be like an affirmation you could say?
You know, I can earn $1 million a year. You know,
and if you didn't,
I'm a great father. Well, I'm not a father.
Give me a different one that you actually believe is no problem. And 100%.
One that I actually believe. I'm a freaking awesome hypnotist.
Okay, awesome. So when you say that, you're going to be
congruent.
Right, congruent.
Yeah.
And then if you were to say an affirmation that you wished were true, but isn't really, Igor's point here is that it can sometimes make you feel worse, not better.
Right, because if you're not congruent about it, you're getting that internal dissonance. You're saying one thing, and it might be partially true, but you're not 100% on side with it.
Right. Okay, so in this upcoming clip, Igor is performing a demonstration on this idea of a hypnotic gift. So he has the demo subject, Stephanie, say a truthful and empowering statement. So she says, with congruence, I am an awesome wife.
Yeah, and you can tell she's congruent. You can tell she believes it. Yeah.
And this is the pre-frame because we're not showing this part of the clip. So you just have to trust us that she says, I'm an awesome wife. And he can completely calibrate that she believes this with all of her being, right? So the affirmation reinforces her feeling and is helpful.
Right. Sorry, but when she says it, congruently, that she already believes, it's like recharging it. It just makes it stronger and stronger.
And she described the feeling as being light and airy, right? So then she comes up with another aspirational affirmation that isn't quite true. So she says, I love working out every day. Now, he calibrates that this isn't quite true. And this is where we're going to cut to the first clip and we're going to watch as Igor handles this.
So what does your body do? How does your body respond when you say that?
It felt heavier and it felt more dense.
Yes. So what's happening is your body, your unconscious knows the incongruity. The law of prior effect says, I've never liked it to work out in my life. So I don't know why I'm going to do that now. Right.
Right.
And so the incongruity creates dissonance. That dissonance kind of tears you up a little bit on the inside. And the bigger the dissonance, the more tension builds inside. And that's what makes your affirmation fail. It's not that they're not true or not possible to be true. It's that you're literally beating yourself up. The more you affirm it, the bigger the fight inside happens. And well, it sucks. And I totally get why you would abandon affirmations when that's what they do, right? It's like going to war every day just to live a normal life. No one wants to do that, right?
True. Correct.
Can we fix it? Is that okay with you?
I would love for it to be fixed.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is we'll create a little hypnotic context for this. So the question is, are you okay if we're going to a trance right now to really enjoy this difference? Excellent.
Yes.
Okay. So what I want you to do is go ahead and close your eyes. And I want you to relax them as much as you possibly can right now. And then I want you to both imagine and pretend, act as if they're so relaxed, they just won't open. As long as you keep imagining and pretending that, then no matter how hard you try, they'll stay shut. Nod your head if you understand. Go ahead and try and open your eyes and notice they won't. That's it. Perfect. Now stop trying. Spread that kind of relaxation throughout your body. And imagine, pretend your body is so completely relaxed, it just won't move. And once you have imagined and pretended it like this, go ahead and try and raise an arm and notice it won't. Provided you keep your mind here. And then stop trying to make any effort at all. Beautiful. You've just succeeded in the only condition required to make hypnosis work for you. And we'll demonstrate it right now with this affirmation.
Okay, so what we've seen here is a phenomenal, really short trance induction. He's borrowed from Elman's original techniques of imagining your eyes are so relaxed and they just won't work. Imagine and pretend. Igor does those two together. And I love that because anybody can imagine, well, anybody can pretend. And by having the person congruently pretend that their eyes are so relaxed they won't open, then they give it a good test. He causes the relaxation to spread. And it's just a natural 1-2 punch, creating the trance right away.
Right. And he's setting up a very simple trance to have her do the exercise that he's about to do with her as you move to the next clip here inside of a trance, because it'll amplify the experience. So with that, let's cut to the next clip where we continue with the demonstration.
you want to learn how to love to exercise every day. So that's a joy for you. Do you not? Just nod your head if that's the case. Beautiful. So what I'm going to encourage you to do right now is we'll try a couple of experiments and you'll let me know which one works best for you. First version is, I want you to imagine a perfect copy of you standing out in front of you, smiling so broadly, like she's had the happiest day of her life. You'll know it's working because as you look at her, your own face will have, there you go, that he wants to smile back. He can't help it because this person's just so happy. You know this, right? Now, can you watch her work out and actually enjoy it? Can you see her smiling throughout it? Because this is something she truly enjoys. Now, I know it's a mystery for you. You don't know how she's enjoying it, but can you actually see her enjoying it for real? That's right. Inside your mind, I want you to repeat the affirmation. She really loves working out, and watch her do it. And notice how your body feels now. That's true, is it not? She loves working out. She loves working out because she knows something you've yet to discover. That's it. And already something weird starting to happening, is it not? Have you noticed how the idea of working out is starting to make its way into possibilities?
Okay, this is really nice because he's worked with the classic going after a target state. He's had her dissociate. So the other her, yeah, who is a carbon copy of her, is out there with the resource and acting perfectly in the way she wants her to behave, the way she wants to behave herself. So he's running it externally. And why is he doing that?
Well, because you want to have your target state dissociated.
Yes.
And when that kind of thing happens, there's much less resistance around it, right? In a sense, it's like if I tell a story, you as the listener aren't thinking, oh, it's about me. Except this is a bit more direct.
Yeah, and by dissociating like that, he's able to do the edits, have her do the edits on the other her so that she's exercising and enjoying it and making all the shifts out there first, which is very, very powerful.
And he points out that she can be certain that the other her is enjoying it without understanding why.
Yeah, the reasons. It doesn't have to be logical to the conscious mind, which is brilliant.
All right, so let's go to the third and final clip, which will take us to the end of the demonstration, and we'll see how he continues with the process of installing this hypnotic gift for Stephanie.
I'm not saying you'll love working out today or you'll love working out tomorrow, but at some point, tomorrow, next week, next month, something about her will rub off on you. And that's when you'll learn her secret. And you'll be able to say, I love working out. And you'll know it's right. You know what I mean, don't you? Until then, all you have to do is every morning, close your eyes, pretend the just won't work. And once you've done that successfully, see her smiling back at you until your face smiles back. That lets you know you're in the zone. And when you're in the zone like this, just watch her smiling face go off and do exercise and sweat and smile even more as energy fills the body. And you will say to yourself every single day, she loves to exercise. And you'll know that you are correct, will you not? And on one day, and you don't know what day that is, today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, but one day you'll get up, you'll close your eyes, you'll watch her, she'll smile, she's exercising, and you'll make a terrible mistake. Do you know what that is, Stephanie? The terrible mistake will be to say, I love working out, and your body will agree with you. And you know, that's just a matter of time now, do you not? Take all the time you need to really allow that to integrate and enjoy that future coming to you right now. Because you know it's only a matter of time now until you will love working out, just like she does. And the only investment you have to do is 5 minutes. Close your eyes, smile, feel good, and remind yourselves that she really does love working out every day of her life. It's not a chore. It's not a struggle. It's a pleasure. It's a wonder to use her body like this. And one day, you will wonder how you never knew this yourself. Whenever you're ready, you can let these good feelings bring you back from this trance. Your hands will work, your eyes will work. You'll come back feeling refreshed, relaxed, alert, simply fantastic, knowing that you now have the secret for controlling your mind forever. Do you not?
That was powerful. Very good.
Fun?
Okay, so amazing. When you think of the speed that he's created this possibility for her and has anchored it into a future setting.
Right.
So that she doesn't have to really do anything beyond that, visualizing the other her, enjoying it, the hard workout, and getting this wonderful congruent response, observing it, and then eventually this just generalizes and becomes internalized. And she, again, as you said, she doesn't have to know how it's happening consciously.
Yes, the direct suggestion part of this installation in the demonstration is that at some point, maybe it's in a few weeks, in a month, in a year, whatever the case may be, if you keep doing this, one day, I love how he points out, you'll make a mistake. It's a playful comment, right? One day you'll make a mistake, and instead of saying she loves working out, you'll say, I love working out every day.
It's fantastic.
That's powerful.
It is powerful. And also, just take note of the fact, in all these videos or these snippets, Igor is the master of conversational hypnosis. Nobody does it better than him. And when he is talking to her, there's so much of his vocal tone is supporting everything he's saying. He uses a lot of tag questions, doesn't he?
He does. That's right. So let's do a quick summary. He has first elicited the affirmation that she doesn't quite buy into and feel good about, and he's calibrated that, oh yeah, she's definitely not got that sense of, oh, I totally believe this. Then he has her go into a trance, and he teaches her how to go into that trance herself.
Right.
With the simplest induction in the world, the Elmanian stuff that we talked about. Then he has her imagine a dissociative element where it's the other her enjoying it. She repeats the affirmation now by replacing I with she. And anyone can do this, right? He really enjoys cooking Indian food. I'll do that for myself because I want to learn how to cook more Indian food. And then the direct suggestion part is that she will do this. It'll only take 5 minutes a day, and eventually
just happens. Boom. And that's really fantastic. Notice too that early in his entire process with this hypnotic gift, he lets her powerfully experience something, the congruence of something that she is certain about and that she does feel good about. And that congruence lights up all the circuitry of the brain and gets the brain interested in the process.
Awesome. Okay, so that is the end of the commentary we wanted to make on this demonstration that our friend Igor Ledachovsky did for us. It was part of the Mike Mandel Hypnosis Academy. We do guest trainings like this approximately once every single month.
With the best in the world.
Yeah, and we bring great trainers in because we believe that you should learn from more than just one trainer or two trainers. You should learn from awesome trainers, get some solid fundamental understanding of hypnosis, and then continue your training with specialists. So if you want to check the description under this video, you'll find a link to the Mike Mandel Hypnosis Academy, and we'd love to have you on the inside. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks again, and
good night.